Okay, today we're going to look at U.S. customary unit conversion with whole number values. It's a two-step conversion, and what we're going to do today, we are going to be using rates and ratios so that we can set something up and simplify. First thing that the students really need to realize is that if I have something like 5 over 5, the value is going to be 1. They know that. If I have 2.1 over 2.1, the value is still going to be 1. Now, going a little more abstract, if I have x over x, the value is still going to be 1. And then we can go further and say if I have gallons over gallons, it will still simplify to 1. That's going to be an important concept right now, because when we're looking at our problem at hand, they're telling us that and I'm going to move this over, they're telling us that a container holds 5 quarts of lemonade. So I have one container holding 5 quarts of lemonade. I could put one container is going to be holding 5 quarts of lemonade. So I could put 5 quarts, which would be easy. 5 quarts. Then the next thing that I'm going to look at is what are they asking me to do at the end of the day? What are they asking me to do at the end of the day? They would like to know, and I can move this over just a bit, they would like to know at the end of the day, how much is this in cups? So I need to say that somewhere at the end here, I need to have something where I have one container, and I'm not at this point looking for the 5 quarts. I need to know how much that would be in cups. So I need to know how much it would be in cups. And because I don't know, and in the unknown, we are going to be using a variable, we could go ahead and just say we are going to use the variable x because we don't know how many cups it's going to be. So that's where we're at. Now notice, the containers are fine, but now this is not. We have quarts. I'm going to go from quarts to cups. So I can use my chart right now, and I can say, all right, I need to try to eliminate my quarts. And so what I can do at this point, I can say, okay, I have 1 quart. I have 1 quart. And 1 quart would be equal to 2 pints. So we have 1 quart equals 2 pints. So I could put 1 quart, and then I could go ahead and put 2 pints over here, 2 pints. And we should realize that if we do have 1 quart, it does in fact equal 2 pints. So that would be equal. 1 quart, 2 pints. Why did I do that? Because I'm going to look, and just like I had said earlier, if I said that gallons over gallons would equal 1, would simplify it to 1. Quarts over quarts would also simplify to 1. So at this point, what I could look at is I have now looked at quart over quart. I have eliminated that word altogether. And now I still have a container and a container, but now I have 2 pints and I have cups. Now I need to eliminate the pints. So I can look and say that I know that 1 pint I have 1 pint, and 1 pint, if I look at my chart, my 1 pint would equal 2 cups. 1 pint would equal 2 cups. So now I can put 1 pint equals 2 cups. And if I go and multiply everything, if I would go ahead and multiply everything, I can look again and say pints and pints would simplify to 1. So now I've eliminated the quarts, the pints, and then I have to look at what I have left. Students should realize that we do in fact multiply across. We would just multiply across. So I could say 1 container times 1 would give me 1 container. 5 times 2 will equal 10. 10 times 2 cups is going to give me how many cups? It would give me 20 cups. So my X value, my unknown, would be 20, and that would be my answer.